David back to Congress?
Yes!
You ready to send David with her?
Yes!
You ready to fire Pelosi?
Yes!
All right, I just want to make sure I was in the right place. I want to make sure because it gets a little crazy out here sometimes. It is so good to see all of you. You are fired up. We are in a parking lot in the middle of the day. That's what I call ready. You guys are, I've always loved coming here. Since I was a county chairman, going back to 1994, I've considered folks over here a friend. It has been a wonderful journey over the last 20 years with you guys, just to kind of go through it all. Those good times, those tough times. But now, this time, is your time.
Right.
This is your time. This fight has always been about what the people want. This fight has always been about what you want here in West Virginia, for your families, for your communities. It's always been about that. And the folks in Washington never got it. They wouldn't listen to Shelley when she was saying no to cap and trade, no to card check, no to government spending, no to debt. But that's okay. They didn't listen.
Now.
So we're going to send David along with it. They'll listen now. They'll listen now. Because this is the 1-2 punch that's going to fire Pelosi. And certainly, we're going to be racing to the Senate with Racy, right? When we take that Senate seat and we retire Harry Reid. That's what this fight is about, folks. It has always been about the people. It's never been about anything other than the future of this country as invested in it by the people. We have been handed the greatest nation in the world by the greatest generation. Now the question before each of us as we go into the polls this November is, what do we plan to hand to the next generation? What are we going to give for you, do for you, leave for you? What is it that we want to make sure we hand off? Is it 1.76, 10, whatever, trillion dollars worth of debt?
No.
Is it $13 trillion worth of deficits? No, we don't want to leave behind a mess. We want to pass on a legacy. And that legacy starts this November. When you vote out bad leadership, you send back to Congress good leadership with some new, fresh leadership that's going to take our country in a new direction, that's going to take this state in a new direction. So our work is at hand. And I'm very grateful to be partnered with a chairman and a leadership team here in West Virginia that understands what grassroots organization, precinct by precinct, poll by poll is all about. You can hear it in this man's voice. He gets it. He understands it. And I'm so proud of you, Chairman, for your leadership. Thank you for jumping on the game, man. You just did it. You wasted no time. You wasted no time at all. And of course, he's got a great partner in our national committee. Where's Donna? Ready? There you are, Donna. I tap my back to you, baby. Donna Lugazi, she's a great steward of the party. She has been an activist. She's got her whistle. She's right. Y'all better be prepared. When she blow that whistle, you better jump to it. But that's the kind of leadership you need. Someone's coming to the table with commitment. And Donna, you've had that. And as you know, we've been together in some battles in the past, and she's seen a lot of folks come and go. But the one thing that she's always stayed true to is all of you and leading the party and helping the party be stronger and better each cycle. So Donna, thank you very much for your leadership. We really appreciate it. Jim Reed, our national committee man, couldn't be with us, but he rounds out this statewide team, this representation you have working with us at the Republican National Committee. Jim is another good steward of the grassroots that has been out there for a long time, fighting the good fight as we've gone through the wars and the battles, you know, working to get Capitol elected in the past, working now to bring the new generation of leadership, not just to the Congress and Senate, but to our state houses as well, and our local races as well. So thank Jim for me when you see him and give him my best. You guys are making the difference all across this country. They don't know what to do with you. They are so confused. They don't know. They sit there and they go, who are these people?
Where did they come from?
Where did they come from?
We're Americans.
There you go, baby. You're the ones who've been making a difference every day, every single day, in so many important ways. The work that you've done to get us to this point. Do you know what is going to be happening 2 weeks from today? Do you get what that spirit is all about? 2 weeks from today, you're going to be out here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon hitting polls, getting voters to those polls. You're going to be tracking your votes. You're going to be making sure that the work gets done. And all of that began not just 3 weeks ago or 3 months ago. It began over a year ago when you got fed up, sick and tired by the lack of understanding, the lack of listening, the lack of focusing on your concerns and your needs. So what did you do? As all good Americans always do, you rose up and you said enough's enough. And you began to look within to see who would best represent your interest, who would help make the difference for you in the state capitol and the nation's capital. And you went to those individuals and you put a shield of protection around them as they work through the primaries and are now here at the general election ready to go into battle and fight for you. 2 weeks, folks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks and you're going to get what you want. You're going to get the leadership you need in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time. Greg, your county chairman. This is the most unsung hero in the bunch. Greg, I was the county chairman, bro. I know how that is. It's a lonely profession, isn't it? Everything rolls downhill, doesn't it?
That's where it is right now.
We want to thank you. It is at the county level, it is at the grassroots level of our party where this change will come from. And it comes from the commitment of our county chairman, working with our state chairman, working with the national party, that we're able to provide this victory center for you. We need you to make this man tired. Okay? We need you to wear him out. We need the phone calls done. We need the doors knocked. We need the neighborhoods walked. We need the signs waved. If you want to fire Pelosi, the only way you're going to have to do it is on the ground, baby, every single day for the next 2 weeks, making sure everyone knows why this election is so important, why Shelley needs to be in that Congress, why David needs to be in that Congress, why we've got to make the difference for John getting to the Senate, why every single day, folks, you are the voice. You are the change we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what this is about. So don't screw it up. It's too important. It's too important. I don't want to get a phone call from the chairman in which I don't hear joy on the other end of it. We got a lot of work to do. You've got a great team doing it, and you're a part of something very special, as you've always been here in West Virginia. A lot of people kind of look at West Virginia and go, well, you know, it's tough over there. Really?
The capital's not rich.
Exactly. The capital's not an option. There you go. You understand more than most what it's like to be neglected in the political process, to be overlooked in the political process, to be taken for granted in the political process. But no more. No more. Our commitment at the National Committee is to you, for your success here, to make sure you win with the leadership that you've chosen to win with. Our commitment to this chairman is to make sure this Victory Center has what it needs, like the Victory Centers around the state, to make sure you get what you need to be successful. This is an all-out game here, so any of you feel a little weak-kneed or a little faint of heart, don't worry. Look around. You got somebody you can lean on to help you. All right? Prop each other up. But push through the next 2 weeks. Push through the next 2 weeks. Now, I've got a way to help you do that. I want you to take a card or a piece of paper, and I want you to write down what you want the headlines to be on Wednesday, November 3rd, when you get up in the morning and you pick up the newspaper and you look, and he's a reporter. Oh, you're the reporter, he's the photographer. And you see that headline in the Parkersburg News and what is it, the News and Center?
They're out of here.
When you see that headline, think about that headline, right? But this is what you need to do in the next 2 weeks. Take that piece of paper and put it someplace where you see it every day. And when you do, ask yourselves, Vicki, what have I done today to elect David to Congress? What have I done today? Teresa, ask yourself, what have I done to make sure Shelley gets back, even if she doesn't live in your district? Ask yourselves, what have I done today to make sure John Racy is the next senator from this state? Amen. What have I done today to make sure that the values and the principles that we hold dear to, that we've invested in this leadership, is going to make it across that victory line on November 2nd. What have I done today? What more can I do? That's your mission. That's your homework. I'm looking to our college Republicans to help us. Yeah. I'm looking to our young Republicans to help us. I'm looking to our teenage Republicans to help us. I'm looking to our senior Republicans to help us. I'm looking to our wonderful West Virginia Republican women to help us. Yes. This is an opportunity for all of us to come together, pull together under one banner for one cause. I'm looking for the help from our Tea Parties. Now all this noise about Tea Parties and the GOP fighting, nonsense. We're working together, folks. We're working together. We're on the same team, same cause, same fight. Now let me tell you why that's important. Because on Wednesday, when you get up and you have your latte, and you open up your newspaper, and you see that headline, you'll know two things. One, that you have had a hand in transforming this state. You've had a hand in changing the direction of our country. You've had a hand in establishing, or more importantly, re-establishing we the people as the founding principle of this nation. That your voice will have been heard. And that's going to make you feel pretty good. You know what else is going to make you feel good? Knowing that whatever Chris Matthews feels running up and down his leg, it won't be good. And so you'll feel good about that too. So that's what you're investing in here. That's what you're investing in here.
Hey, that wasn't a tingle, that was a swindle.
It was something. But whatever it is, we want him to feel it 1,000 times over. As you go out there and do what we know you can do and will do to make sure that David and Shelley, John, the leadership teams that you've elected in the past and that you want to elect this time will be there for you as we go forward. A lot is depending on the hard work that you're about to do, folks. Everything you've done up to now is a wind-up. It's a warm-up act. Now it's game on. Fourth quarter, inside the red zone. And you've got to deliver. And we know you will. We know you will.
It's about our freedom.
It's about our freedom.
It's about our Constitution.
It is. It's about those things. Exactly. And so that's the motivation we have right now. I thank you for your hard work. I thank you for your commitment. I thank you for your enduring spirit, because we know what it was like. There was a time we couldn't find people to say they were a Republican, let alone run as one. But here we are, blessed as a party to have qualified, capable, upstanding leaders in our community come out and say, I'm in. Put me in, coach. Let me run the ball. Let me get us across the finish line. Let me go to Washington to fight for the freedoms and the Constitution and the liberties of our communities and our families. So we thank you for that. We thank you for that fight. God bless every last one of you. It's so great to be back in West Virginia. Love you very much. Take care. Thank you.